Hey everyone, it's Illusionist Dave here, and I am so glad to be back. I've been sick for quite a while. I mean, nothing major. I had bronchitis for 2 weeks, and I've had a bunch of just random health problems over the last few years, and I'm sure I've mentioned that before, but they never seem to leave me alone. But I'm back, and I wanted to share this video with you all. This is a bit of an unusual video for me, kind of. Usually it's Magic or Paint Shop Pro or GIMP or things like that. But this is what you're looking at right now is Simcity 4, and that is a wonderful game. I love it. I've been playing it. Oh gosh, I mean I had it years ago and I lost it. But I found it again, and I've been playing it probably for the whole couple of weeks that I've been sick, actually. And I had trouble starting out, and I failed miserably every time I started out making my cities and my regions. Well, I got on YouTube, here I am, and I found a tutorial by X, and I'm going to post a link to his channel in this video description. And I followed it, up to video 50. I mean, he did a whole playthrough, and I think it's 58 videos, maybe. I stopped at level 50. What happened was, as the video went along, things weren't working out like his were, and I don't know. There could be a number of different reasons why my town wasn't working out exactly like his, even though I followed it step by step to the best of my ability. But I've had fun. I ended up going out on my own and making some more cities, and I've had a lot of fun with it. You'll see that this looks very much like his city or his region in his playthrough, but I have added to mine and changed it up, and actually that's really improved. You'll look at my region. My region right now has 1.8 million people. 1.8 million people. The majority of those are right here in Peopleville with Mayor Peeps. We have $1 million and 500,381 people. We also go to let's look in America. It has 390,000. That's only got 50,000, 70,000. There's 136,000 in Commerce Town, and Podunk has 400,991 people, and its mayor is Farmer John. This is one thing that I was going to get to in this video. Let's look at Podunk. Let's let it load. There. Now, you will look, and it's a lot of farmland. Tons and tons of farmland and skyscrapers. What's that about? Well, what happened was I ended up making this city, starting out just like X. Well, then, as my region developed, I started going back to the different cities, and so I went to this city, and I started changing it up, and I started adding more of what was needed, like houses and people. I started educating those people. They needed jobs, and then I built more commercial, and I've got some high-tech different places, and so my whole region is developing. But what's really cool is, so now I've got all these skyscrapers next to this farmland, and I'm going to develop this region even further. I'm looking forward to getting to 2 million people in the region. Now, as I was changing things up and developing my region, let this load up real quick. I had a section of dirty industry that I called the Dirty Bastard, excuse the language. And this is all dirty industry. And what I had was I had these sections filled in, these 3 sections filled in with dirty industry. Well, then I decided I wanted to change it over to high-tech industry because that was more in demand than the dirty industry. In fact, let's see if we can. No, yeah, we can see that it's in much higher demand. What happened was really interesting. The way you change demand, or one of the ways you can change demand, is changing your tax rate. Now, let's change this back to the way it was. Let's say 20 and then 8. Alright. This is how it was when it was dirty industry. I had 8% taxes on dirty industry and 20% on everything else. Now you'll notice I didn't really change. I was going to develop some commercial, and I was going to develop low wealth commercial. The more you tax an industry or one of these sections, the less likely they are to come to your town or city. So I had everything taxed like this. Well, I decided I wanted to get rid of the dirty industry, and my thought was, well, they will leave town, and that's what it's ideally is supposed to happen. So what I did was I went 20% like that and 8% like that on high-tech industry, and then I started playing and trying to let things develop, and something strange happened. The industry, the dirty industry, was not leaving. High-tech was developing a little bit in this region, but for the most part, nothing was changing. I let this run for years, and that's why I now have 1.976 million, because watch what happens. When I changed the taxes, with nobody leaving, I'm getting 45,860 simoleons every month in taxes. I'm only spending 24,428 simoleons. So that brings a total monthly income of 50,069 with our neighbor deals, which means I'm making about 26,000 simoleons profit. Now watch this. There we go. We're at 2 million. That's what I wanted to get on video. We're at 2 million simoleons. I don't think it was supposed to work that way, and that's not really, it's not a cheat, it's not a glitch, it's just how things developed. But if you are hurting for cash in a city, this might be one way to do it. Now, I'm still not sure. I keep trying to get rid of the pollution, because if you look, this pollution is just terrible. I mean, it's just awful. The more toward yellow you get, the better it is. The more toward red you get, the more polluted it is. And this is just massively polluted. So my first step is to dezone all this, put in high tech, and try to get rid of all of this nasty, nasty pollution. Because high tech is clean. High tech is clean industry. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that, and I'll probably update this as I play it more, as my region grows. What's really cool, I love just the idea of having the farmland next to all of the major skyscrapers in Podunk. And like I said, I'd originally had that as farmland. That's all it was ever going to be. But then I decided to change it up, and now it's one of my most populated cities with 400,000. I'm actually going to go ahead and work on this city of Podunk to try to get another 16,000 people roughly, to get my region population at 2 million. Anyway, thank you for watching. Y'all have a great day.